Clifton's Strengths really is about finding out what's right with people. Instead of focusing on our weaknesses or fixing our weaknesses, it's really about utilizing and developing our talents and utilizing our strengths to get things done every day. So it kind of gives us a little bit of a picture of the lens of our world and the lens of the people around us.
I'm always have been called like the mom of my friend group. I'm, always the one that's very responsible, very, making sure that everybody gets everywhere that they need to be, always having, all of the things that I need. I like to have a positive outlook on life and, focus on the good. Discipline, I'm very, organized. I have like a set schedule of what I want to do, kind of a set schedule for my future, what I want to go into and all of that. I thought that was very kind of spot on for me.
Well, the strengths thing was really cool because I learned that the order of the strengths test actually matters a whole lot, because not a lot of people are going to get the same thing as you, and nobody just about is going to get the same descriptions as you. I learned a lot through my meeting with Angie. It was really in-depth, it was loads of fun. I could go on for hours about how much I just enjoyed talking back and forth about my strengths. One thing she had us do at the end of the meeting was really interesting. She had us choose from a selection of photos that we felt described us. And that was really difficult for me because there were so many photos and I wanted to choose at least like 3, 4, or 5. I had whittled it down to the photo of like the sun rising from behind the clouds, which I felt not only encompassed positivity and that kind of like, looking for the silver lining, but you've always got, like tomorrow to look forward to as well.
When I did my StrengthsFinder, it was an eye-opening experience and I was able to work better and be a better team member just from the get-go, just from me learning more about myself. And I was 20 plus years into my career at that point. So for our interns to be able to have this information about themselves when they're still in college and when they're getting ready to decide what they want to do and what type of people they want to work with and what type of teams they want to be in, I think it just gives our interns a better view of themselves and how they can put themselves into business situations and different teams in the future, whether it's a team that you have to work on a college project with people or a team that you have to be in a work situation with.
I feel like they're way better than most of the other internships I hear my friends talk about. Like none of them have LinkedIn Learning or like have the opportunity to just kind of like learn about whatever else they want to learn about. Like if you wanted to learn about sign language or whatever else. So I have friends that have internships in Texas, Chicago, Washington, and they're all just stuck to whatever they're doing. And like here I can go do logistics or come up here to marketing if I talk to Kim about it. So I thought that's really neat.
I was doing LinkedIn Learning for an IT certification, and the LinkedIn Learning has been provided by S1 University, which has been amazing because it's like I'm getting paid to learn here and also getting paid to learn from a service that you usually have to pay for, which I love absolutely learning from like entertaining instructional videos. Like I can't get enough of it.
I started learning and development 3 years ago for the company. It's amazing how far along our intern program has come. We've been adding things every year. Just this past year, we've added new LinkedIn learning licenses for our interns, which is pretty cool. My main thing that I always do is try to make them understand that, hey, if you want to go somewhere else outside and have a career outside of S1, that's cool, but we really would love to have you back. That's what we're trying to do, is just create that feeling of this is a really cool place to work. You're going to get a lot of opportunity here, and I think the careers that you come away with, the career experiences that you guys will have here will hopefully say, oh, that's really fun to do, I want to be there.
All right, we're filming. If you guys want to be animated. Yeah, look at those prints. Oh man, that's great.
So this is my second year at the S1 internship. So I interned in summer of 2018, and then I came back for summer of 2019.
Maggie is a great story. She's definitely one of those interns that we as soon as she said she was interested in coming back, we were all about it, because she's such a great person and she's such a great worker, and she's accountable. She gets everything she says she's going to do. She does it, and she loves being here. She loves the people that are here.
I love this one because it has a fantastic culture and it has a fantastic openness, and then it provides so many resources for its employees and for everyone involved to just always be learning something new, always making new connections, and always striving to be better. And that's really what keeps the company going and keeps it growing. I feel like S1's taught me a lot of things just about myself and about all different things that I can learn through Kim's influence, and just all of the intern training. I've learned so much more than I ever thought was possible, and that's just something really fantastic.
Everybody has a desk, no one gets a fancy office, everyone's really accessible, and you see everyone you work with every day because they're not locked away in an office. I think you feel like you're part of a family, and your work matters, and no one's work is more important than yours. Everyone's just equal.
I feel a lot more prepared now that I've done my internship here at S1. I have a better idea of what an office job is like. I think learning my strengths has really helped me a lot, because I now know how to be a better leader as well as a better individual, and how I work and how I come up with ideas. That's really been very beneficial, because before I would always compare myself to my classmates and why I can't do things as good as them, but now knowing how my brain works and how I get information and how I contribute my ideas and all of that has really helped me, and it makes me a lot more comfortable in a group setting, because now I fully know what I'm bringing to the table.
There's definitely an adjustment period for me, where I wasn't quite used to the other workers that were around me, and I had to become more self-reliant on me, and there are people telling me what to do, but there isn't an assignment list of every single thing you need to do, which as a student I'm very used to that. I've really enjoyed the new talent events. They're really fun. I'm really I love touring these facilities and seeing what they have to offer.
New Talent is a passion project. S1 was one of the founding members of the group. It was really designed by Sarasota and Bradenton area employers to engage our interns and summer hires together to make sure that they knew that regardless of their employment at wherever they were working, that there were all these other great companies. For me, I think the biggest benefit to our interns is the networking possibilities. I unfortunately can't promise everyone a job once they're done with their interview, but I hope I then, through New Talent, am able to connect our interns with not only other interns, but also to have connections with other business leaders.
The IMG one, they talked about branding, and that was very helpful because I think that gave me a little bit more insight as to how to really solidify yourself as a brand, as someone who creates and puts out a product that others can utilize.
I feel especially more hopeful, just because I know I'm capable. This program showed me the professional landscape isn't so rigid as I previously thought it was. It wasn't just a bunch of stiff persons in suits. It was an environment that's modern, that breathes, that flows, that feels like an actual place you want to work. It feels like family. You want to be here. It's just released some anxieties for me. I think it done the same thing for my fellow interns, and it'll keep doing the same for interns after me. It's just a program that's all about making you comfortable and making you the best worker you can possibly be.
The main goal of the program is to provide our interns with real life experience and real life work. And I believe that all other internships are doing that as well, but the amount of exposure that our interns have to their teams, to S1 team members, to S1 leadership team members, and even our owners there's no comparison, in my opinion. And I just think the overall experience that our interns get here at S1 is just a step above.